Hey Hasibullah. Okay, so your 10th essays. Let's see what you did here. Retirement age. A set age is unfair. Workers deserve to retire at an early age. Alright, do you agree or disagree? And then the second question is, what type of workers do you think? Which type of workers do you think? I don't know where you got this question. It's strangely worded and it's strangely written. I think what they're trying to say here is, what type of workers do you think deserve early retirement? I'm assuming that's what it's trying to say. But let's see. Okay. Experts throughout the developing and developed world have argued that it is not justified to have a standard retirement age for professionals working in different sectors. They believe that retirement age and receiving pension should be based on workers' occupation. I completely agree with their opinion, and I believe that skilled workers and accountants should retire sooner as compared to lawyers and politicians. That's interesting. I'm very curious as to why. Certain people, like skilled workers and those whose job requires intense physical activities, such as plumbers, carpenters, electricians, etc., should retire, not get retired, should retire at the age of 55 and start getting financial aid from that age onward. This is because as human beings get old, their physical strength decreases. As a result, they may get themselves injured in the job site, which can leave them immobilized, with a D here, for the rest of their life. For example, my uncle, who's 63 and is an electrician, recently broke his leg because while climbing the ladder he was not able to maintain his balance. Hence, if he would have retired at a younger age, he would have had a healthier life. Okay, fine. Okay. Moreover, certain professionals, such as accountants and bank managers, should stop working and receive pension by the age of 60. This is because their job entails a high level of clerical tasks, and they get by that age. I don't know what that means. That's confusing. Doesn't really make sense. If they are not mentally fresh, they will make clerical mistakes that can adversely affect the operations of an organization. For instance, in 2017, Samsung Corporation reported a false profit. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Do you mean false, like F-A-L-S-E? Do you mean a fall in profit? So it's like, I don't know if this is a spelling mistake. I don't know what's going on here, but it's definitely wrong, and it's creating some incoherence here. So, false profit of 16 million, which was in fact 160 million. The initial report was called a clerical mistake. This is due to the fact that more than 90% of Samsung's executive managers are aged above 60. In light of the above discussion, we can conclude that, without that comma, different professionals must have a different working age limit. Okay. And after which, get rid of and. So have a different working age limit, after which they should get pensions. Skilled workers, accountants, and bank managers should retire sooner as compared to politicians, lawyers, and professors. Okay. Okay, so I've read this essay now at least 3 or 4 times. And I'm trying to think if I've been trying to see if I agree with your development or not. In a way I do, but to some degree I don't. So here in this first paragraph, basically what I feel like, you didn't really treat these as two different questions. Now the idea generally is that each question gets its own paragraph, and you didn't really do that. Instead, you basically just said, yeah, I completely agree. And then you spent 2 paragraphs talking about which workers you thought should retire early. I guess it's okay. Like I said, I wasn't really sure. That's why I read it like 3 or 4 times. Because here you did explain why certain people should, why you agree with this. So I suppose it's okay. I don't really have much to say about it. In a sense, what you did is, rather than putting the answer to each question in a separate paragraph, you kind of just mix them together in both paragraphs. So I suppose it's fine. I can't really complain about it. It's well written for the most part. Yeah, it's fine. You use some personal examples, you use some statistics, so no problems. All right, let's take a look at your other essay. Okay, and now we go on to the letter about the annoying dog. Here we go. Dear Mr. Williams, I'm writing this letter to inform you here that your new pet is causing us excessive disturbance and inconvenience recently. Okay, now since you used recently, you should say has been causing, okay? Although I'm a pet lover and I love dog, yours, you don't need the apostrophe S here, is quite annoying. Now you mean quite annoying, which is written with an E at the end. It barks all the day, not all the day, but it barks all day, and even during the nights, even during the night, singular. Honestly, it does not let us sleep properly. I am kindly requesting you to take him to a pet clinic, as sometimes this can be due to some health issues. If this was not the case, then just replace it to a calm pet? What does that mean, replace it to a calm pet? Replace it with a calm pet? I'm not really sure. That's a little incoherent. Okay. In addition to this, I'd be grateful if you could take him inside your house until you find a solution. This is because my exams are going on and I'm not able to study because of the noise. I look forward to a quick resolution to this matter. Please let me know if you need my help in this regard. Yours sincerely, Hasibullah. Okay. It's all right. It's fine. You've covered all the points you're supposed to cover. You have a nice formal style here in writing. You have suggestions. I have really no complaint about it, except for that area that I found was rather incoherent. That was the one problem for me. If you need a high score, I really want you to be careful with these areas of incoherence. They will definitely create problems for you. So try to avoid them, okay? So when we're looking at 7s and above, you're not really looking at any areas of incoherence. So keep that in mind. Now, since this is your last set, I don't remember when your exam is. You've probably told us, but I don't recall it right now. I'd like to see you continuing with feedback on your writing. I think it's helpful, and I think it's really important for a couple of reasons. The first reason is because I don't want you to lose any of this progress that you've made with your writing, so I'd really like to see you continuing getting feedback. Basically with that, not only will you keep up everything you've been doing so far, but you also will improve with more and more practice and more lessons and information from us, okay? So hopefully that's something you'll look into. And hopefully we'll see more of your essays. So let us know what your plans are. So we look forward to continuing to work with you. I wish you lots of good luck.